What is up, you guys? Awan Groundwalker here, doing a house slash studio tour slash collection, update basically. So this is my room. Pretty chaotic right now, if you guys can't tell. We're still in the process of moving, but we are definitely getting almost, getting very much settled. So a lot of my stuff is in my room, as you can see, my bed. So I'm filming this on my iPad because my phone I think won't film. So I'm doing it on this closet. It's cool stuff. Man, the camera sucks on this. I'm so sorry, guys. Bathroom. It's so zoomed in for some reason. This is going to be a very odd studio tour with this, but I'm going to try. So we come out my room. Oh, hi, doggies. This is Honey Bear, cutest. And then you got the bathroom in my parents' room. Come out. This is the front door here. The living room. God, I hate this camera. I'm sorry, guys. The pool's down there. Yes, an indoor pool. Kind of crazy. If you guys ask, I might share the story of how we got this house. Basically, our grandma's living with us, and that's why we could afford this, because she chipped in as well. And anyway, so here's the kitchen. I'm doing a very quick tour, like the regular house. Dining room, a lot bigger than our old house. Patio out there, and then keep going. And this is like the big, family room. Oh, and then there's the most handsome dog. His name is Brinkley, best doggy. And then we got the game room. My brother's sleeping in here right now because his room's not ready, which is here. And then we got my studio down here. So we'll go his room here, go down these 3 little steps, and then we are about to enter the studio. Brace yourself. Light switch here, on and off, Got this whole light. And come down. Da-dun! Da-doo-doo-doo-doo. So, the studio is basically, the basement, I should say, is basically a lot of equipment for the most part. As you guys can see, there's a lot of equipment, air ducts, electrical boxes, who's it's and what's its galore, right? And a lot of storage. God, I hate this camera, guys. I'm so sorry. Storage, okay? For example, in these cabinets, storage. This is all my mom's classroom stuff. She's a teacher. So storage, okay? In here, more storage, okay? Now, luckily for me, the storage lends itself to me because then I can, again, this is all storage, then I can store my art stuff. So basically, this is how it is. So, we got basically this table. This will be my diorama table. This will be for all my, stuff I do. Actually, this should go here. All my projects I make, all my dioramas I make, all my customizations, all that will go on this table. Camera bag's there just for now because I didn't want to put it on the main table. Then this is the main table. This is the photography table. This is 6 feet by 30 inches, I believe. So it's huge, okay? So basically, I'll give you a little rundown of it. So we got just the left side. This is mainly for new stuff I've received or just working on or stuff I'm using. The Darth Vader will go in my room, so don't worry about that. But this is, again, like the neck adjacent props, not props, pieces, accessories. That's what I meant to say. The Captain America accessories, the ACBA cutouts. Those are all stuff, Gomez blade, all stuff I've gotten in the last, week. So that's why they're on this table. This is where I unbox them, look at them, and then I'll probably end up storing them later. Glass of water, which I'm going to take a swig of real quick. Delicious. And then we got the studio. So we got basically, depends on what I'm looking for. Oh, actually, those 2 lights must have fell, but those were up here. So we basically got a 9-light setup, okay? We got these 2 lights here, which are amazing. Clip onto the table, can be moved around. This one's actually about to fall off as we speak. I need to get that on better. But we got these 2 here. So that's 2. Then we got a 3rd desk lamp here. That has a color changing bulb. A 4th desk lamp, or a 4th lamp here, color changing. 5th backlight mainly, and then 2 more, so that'd be 7. Those 2 down there, those 2 background lights, the hot lights, I need to put those back up. And then 2 umbrella lights, all connected by a power switch that goes through back here. It's this black one. That is the main one for, I believe, 6 of the lights, and then 3 more are connected to an additional extension cord through there. So I can just go back there and turn off almost every light and then just turn off the rest manually, which is pretty awesome. So that's that, basically. Camera's right here. You got the remote and my chair, trusted chair. It's pretty awesome down here. I have an Echo Dot, basically, down here, so I can listen to music, which is pretty cool, or do whatever. Which is awesome. I need to take those lamps up. That's bothering me. Then here, so in here, actually, in these 2, because, here, let me back up, because you guys really can't see. Oh my God, I hate this lens. So in these 2 here, that's actually just boiler stuff and nothing important. These 2 are storage, and then the rest along this wall are storage. So that opens up to nothing. In fact, it actually has little spots that rats or mice or stuff can get through. And they love foam. So I'm very, adamant on making sure my dioramas are safe. So I actually leaned up. I'm keeping the poster paper here, and then the glass will just lean up to, one, hold the poster paper there, but two, hopefully hold that door closed pretty well. Anyway, all my poster paper for backdrops and everything I do. Then we'll go into this one here. So this is basically where I keep all my props and everything I need for photos. So dioramas on the top, that way mice can, it's like the lowest to the ground, it's the highest for them. This one from the brilliant Tom Budd. Check him out for all your diorama needs. Instagram's Tomtastic. We got our two outdoor flatter terrains. The one on the bottom is just the gray, one I use for most of my shots. And then here's the outdoor one with a bag full of accessories for it, different plants and stuff I use. Then we got our rooftop diorama I made a while ago with 2 pieces of plexiglass on top, mainly the black one for my space walls, and then the subway terminal pop-up diorama down there. This bin here is all our exterior props, like crates, milk crates, beams, garbage, stuff like that. This one's interior props, so like that big chest, couches, fridges, all that good stuff, and then a black piece of felt for backdrops in there. We got our exterior battle damaged props, so our plants and brick pieces that are all beaten up are in there. And the one below this is vehicles, so it has the garbage truck and the other car in it. And then the one below that is effects, so it's polyester, spider web effects, explosion, all that good stuff is in there. Then these are more of the miscellaneous, these two right here, but this one's mainly effects, and then also the Millennium Falcon, bigger effects like Aurora effects and fire effects. This one's just kind of all the figures I don't use, or kit bash stuff is in here, custom heads, stuff like that. So, Marvel's like Spider-Man, the old Toy Biz Beast, because I use the head on the new one. All that stuff goes in there. Build-A-Figure pieces that are too big to store in the bin. And then down here is more miscellaneous, but it's all my mini-mates and also stuff I use in shots like horses and stuff. And then the top one is action figure props. So heads, hands, guns, all that good stuff is stored in that bin. Then as you can tell, we got our GTP Toys Space Wall sets here, as well as the Ubiquitous diorama set there. And another thing for the Ubiquitous diorama is that in this bin here are all my sci-fi pieces. So like Snoke's Throne. I'm trying to think of what other sci-fi pieces I have. Let me look. I don't know. Okay, point being, Snoke's Throne and a lot of like the sci-fi looking sets I have are in there, plus all of the big Ubiquitous piece sets. Those go in there, okay? Then we'll just cut over to this real fast. This only extends a little bit, not much, but we have our elevator shaft for the Tomtastic diorama there, water tower, and then in this bin here is basically all... Oh, is this the Ubiquitous bin? Oh, okay, so this Ubiquitous bin. And that one over there, that's just all basically interior walls and stuff. That's what goes in there. So, yeah. So that's basically it. And then on the bottom shelf, what's in that box? Oh, the boxes are just boxes full of action figure boxes, nothing important. And then we got our Legos down here for stop motion. Wait, what? Oh, okay, sorry. That one is filled with concrete pieces. All of my concrete walls I use, and like if I need them, just concrete walls basically, and other like bigger battle damage pieces. This is the interior, and then Legos. Sorry, I got confused. Boom. Okay. Now you're probably wondering, where are the figures stored? Are they in the room or whatever? No, they're stored in here. Now we're planning on taking the hinges off the doors, but for now they're on. So it's kind of a hidden, kind of cool action figure treasure trove, which I will be showcasing now. But have a lot more room than I thought I would. A lot more room. So as you can tell, top left we got X-Men, a complete blue team to right there, and then we got kind of a gold team in the back. Not really. Still need some more little figures to complete. We got all our X-villains like Magneto, Scarlet Witch, Sabretooth, Juggernaut, Apocalypse, Archangel. We got just some useless X-Men in the back there, and then 2 Professor X's. We got our imports kind of X-Men right here. We got Deadpool and Wolverine, both amazing Yamaguchi. And then we got Deadpool and Logan / Wolverine Mezco looking at them, so that's pretty cool. Then we got the MCU Marvel Legends shelf. This is in kind of chronological order for the most part. And then we got our import MCU figure. Sorry about the quality, guys. I'm filming again on my iPad, so this is why it's kind of a trashy quality. Then we got our MCU imported, basically, figures. And then we got our 2 Mezco Daredevils with Jessica Jones, because they're in the same universe. Or at least should be, depending on how Marvel handles it. We got our Cosmic Avengers, okay? As you guys can tell, we got Fantastic Four back there, and then we got our basically Cosmic Avengers team. Some figures are already falling over. Our amazing new 80th anniversary cap. Iron Man will go to his left side and then place that Thor, and that Thor will probably go back there. Sounds like I'm saying Fat Thor. Same with the Hulk when I get the new Hulk. And then we got our like basic Avengers, Earth team that goes against the Hydra agents and Nuke and all them. So that's back there, and then some extra Black Panther, Deadpool stuff there. We got our sorry guys, I keep taking breaths. I'm talking fast. TMNT NECA Turtles right there. We got our Mafex Dark Knight series there. We're gonna be putting our Hush Batman that I have pre-ordered, the DC icons or whatever. Alfred there, and then a Robin. So I'm gonna have like a nice little Bat family, Bat crew there for comic purposes. Thanos and Ultron, if you couldn't tell, are going against these guys. Spidey's villains are all through here basically. Got all Spidey people in the front, and then Defenders. We got our like more Death Defenders, I guess you could say. We got kind of like those street level, like Ghost Rider, Punisher. Night Thrasher doesn't really. Silver Sable, yes. We got some lesser known Spidey villains, and then our main villains here. We got the Defenders, as you can tell here, looking great. Going against us, row of ninjas, then Elektra and like Silver Samurai, kind of like leading them. We got 2 more Daredevils, and then we got our bigger, badder thugs besides Bulls. Really, only one big bad thug, which is Kingpin, and then our army of Scourges in the back. And then down here we got our whole Star Wars collection, our basically X-Force Deadpool 12-inch, thanks to Black Symbiote, otherwise known as Diego Carlo. Please catch it. Yeah, okay. And then we got our basically McFarlane figures and then NECA Jason down there. So there's a ton more room for anything I really need. I was gonna put dioramas down there, but I realized I didn't want them so close to the rats mice if mice got in there. And yeah, that is the studio tour. And if you couldn't tell, there's a mini-made building over there. I'm not sure what I want to do with that. It's plastic, it doesn't matter. I might put it in that spot, I don't know. Point is, I have a lot more room for expanding. That's what I meant to say. Gosh. X-Men can expand a little bit. MCU, of course, they have room too. This shelf's getting full, but there's still going to be room for other people, especially on the Avengers side, less on the Street Thug side. Star Wars has a ton of room to expand, and there's a room for another little row here of whatever I want to do, either Avengers, X-Men, imports, whatever I want to do. I just don't like important figures being that low, but if they have to, they have to. So yeah. That's it, guys. We got our ACB cutout pack, and we got our workstation, man. This is it. This is the workstation. This is where I'm going to be doing a lot of my work. I've already shot 2 photos in the studio. Go check them out on Instagram, or if you're in the ACBA group, you'll probably see Aiden Pearson. That's me posting them, or you can just check out my Instagram, Awan Groundwalker, which will be in the description below. I want to thank so many people real quick just for helping me on my ACBA journey. First of all, I just got to thank Finn and Alex. I mean, without the Shutterbugs podcast, I wouldn't say I still would be like a no one, because I'm not. I wasn't at the time. I was grinding and I was getting, recognized and stuff. Just I wasn't where I was now, and I think anyone can say that they're more than what they were. But I do want to thank them, because it's opened, our podcast that we started has opened up so many doors to other things from other people, and it's just been an amazing ride. So I'd like to thank Finn and Alex, and then just the boys. Basically constant help. We have great discussions, and they're just the best friends you could ask for in this community, which are just basically Adam Smith, of course, Diego, Carlo, of course, Simon Hill, Stevie Bullets, Casey, Cal L.C. Evans. I mean, just the best, and Marty McCusher, of course, just the best group of guys could ever talk to and, have fun with, and just, we're always grinding, man, and we're always talking, and it's just that's, what this community is about. It's about building those relationships. And then other people, Al Chang, Brandon Deitchler, Kendall, of course, just Boog, everyone. I mean, just great community ACBA is, and that we built. And then I also want to thank some of the most important people in the community, which would be Brian Carter. Of course, Brian is a consistent grinder, the most dedicated ACBA person I know as of right now to getting better. Simon, of course, is like grinding every day. He's always trying new things. He's always getting better. But Brian just has that kind of young spark in him that we all, like me, Alex, and Finn have, but he has it a lot more to get better and to really show everyone what he's got. And so I think that's just been amazing. And I think he's done a great job. Next, Christopher Young, great, a big supporter of my work, and I couldn't be more thankful. He does great work himself. Another great grinder. And then Geeky Fresh on Instagram, just all guys that have really been supporting my art. And when I took a leave actually to do, to get this whole thing set up and to move and everything, Brian and all of them were very anxious to my return and were bumping my photos constantly, asking when I'd be back. So it was much appreciated and made me definitely feel the love for the community. So thank you guys for that. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to keep I don't know about action figure reviews. I guess we'll see how that goes, because action figure reviews are they take a lot of time, and I don't know if I'll have time to do them. But I would definitely want to try getting videos every week done, whether it's the podcast, hopefully, or if it's just, vlogs of me toy hunting, of me just ranting, of me doing setups, whatever. Not just action figure, or maybe quick reviews where I'm just like in front of the camera. I'm like, hey, one take, 5 minutes. Here's my, I don't need to go over. I'll like list the accessories, but I don't need to show them. Like just like a quick review, like maybe stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then maybe hopefully display videos. I might start doing display videos again, kind of like Bug does, where they're like main courses and side dishes. I'll just probably do like shooting figures episode, whatever, and it'll just be maybe my compilation of the week, me shooting and stuff, and I could release that every Sunday, something like that. I don't know. So definitely gonna be trying that out. And then Instagram wise, I'll be posting at least every other day would be my hope, doing a display. But again, I'm still really busy, and I will be because school's starting in a week. So we'll see about that, but I'm going to try to consistently post. Yeah, sorry guys, that was my little update video. I'm sorry you guys have also had to just look at my collection the whole time and not at me or anything. Let me see. My hair's a mess right now, and I'm in my pajamas, so bear with me if I'm not looking too hot right now. But yeah, so I don't know how zoomed in this is either, if I'm in camera or not, but